Hey everyone, this is Conrad Layn here. Just want to give you a quick tip on how to do a proper checkout, drop off, and pick up. So when you drop off a vehicle, in my personal opinion, what has worked for me is this strategy I'm going to show you on how to properly document your vehicle. There's been so many issues. I was actually just talking to a claim adjuster for a claim I just recently had where there was tire curb rash on my tires where it was scraped and I got paid out. So I got taken care of, but as he mentioned, he said the reason I got paid out properly because it was very hard to prove because I had excellent documentation. So it's not to toot my own horn, but you have to actually have excellent documentation. And I have over 8 years in being in the insurance industry. So I'm insurance licensed for over 8 years. So I kind of know what to look for. I'm not perfect, but I just want to give you kind of a to-do list of what to do. So I'm going to use this 2020 Volkswagen Jetta to actually show you how to properly do this. Now let me show you how to do it. I'm going to add pictures on the bottom. I add pictures at the end of the video so you can actually take a look, but this is the visual tutorial in my Conrad Layn opinion. So on to the next. Let me flip this baby around. Welcome to Sakasa. First thing you do, you take a picture from this angle like that. You make sure to show your license plate in the picture. Go to the next angle. You get the full angle like that. And as I'm talking, you also record a video. That's the extra part of excellent documentation. So I take pictures. All these angles I'm showing you are pictures. So think of each angle I'm going to show you as take a picture. I'm going to say take a picture. So let's go back to the front again. I just want to make sure you guys got this. It's easy, but I know it's a bit of a process. You take a picture here, bam. Come over here. You take another picture, bam. Take a picture close up to the tires. So you know, curb rash, perfect, bam. This is something people don't think about. So you take a picture here, bam. Take a picture there you go. Take a picture of the handle, take a picture of this handle. Take a picture of this tire, back up. Get this angle as well, to the back. Right there, come closer. You drop down, take another picture right there. Take another picture from the side, right there. Take a picture right here, right there, angle, angle, angle. Right there, right there. And as I was talking to the claims adjuster, he said also take pictures from a far away view like this. And the reason why, they have the ability to zoom in and zoom out. And when you're too close, when you come way up here and take a picture, like there's some people that take bad pictures like that, they can't really see a lot. It's too zoomed in and sometimes it gets pixelated. So you want to be able to zoom out, take it easy, that way, to this side. There you go, like that. Side of tires, same as you did on the other side. Handles, mirror, take a picture right there. Take a picture of the back of the mirror, back out again, another picture. I take it close to about 70 to 80 to sometimes 100 pictures. Because I over document, but I'd rather have too much proof than not enough proof. This is how you protect yourself. And at the same time, while you're taking a picture, you should be also recording a video as well. Take a picture of the seats. Nothing wrong with the seats. Everything's in perfect order. Clean. Perfect order. Then you take a picture of this door. Like right there. That's what I'll do. Take a video as well. Zoom in. Take another picture. Right there. Zoom in. Right there. And also, huge tip. Always remember this. I'm going to get in the car really quickly to show you this. When you are checking out your vehicle, most vehicles, even my most simplistic vehicle I have, which is the Nissan Versa, which is an excellent, it's doing excellent on the Turo platform. All vehicles I've come in contact with have gas range mileage. Always do this. Take a picture of the gas range meter. So yes, it shows full, right? Great. But make sure you take a picture of how many miles there are when you gave the vehicle to the guest. The reason that's so significant and important, oftentimes for the longest, I've seen where the car comes back, like it says full, but it'll say, for example, 270 miles. It's just the way that the mechanics work. Sometimes it's not accurate. And so when you try to send a picture where it just shows full, and then people don't know what you're talking. We're like, oh, it's full though. So the way to do it, you document, I always document the gas range. So if it's brought back to me lower, go to the gas station. I get reimbursed for the gas. You just want to protect your bottom line. You want to protect your profits. So you need to document excellently. No excuses, people. So here goes. Next tip, please do this. I've been through multiple claims because people damage keys. It's not talked about enough. I take pictures of front of the key, back of the key. You do that, and like I say, record a video as well. The video, you typically don't have to send in. That's just if there's a hard claim, if someone's not being honest, not being forthright, they're not telling you the truth, or they're making it difficult. And then you send in the video as overkill to show, no, this has been well documented. So the video is really just for extra proof. I do a video on every one. Extra proof to make sure that you are taken care of and that you're well documented and that you're telling the truth. So you should have pictures but video to support just in case of a guest. Unfortunately, most guests are great actually. I have 5 stars on Turo. That's great experience back and forth. I'm a power host and an all-star host. So I have both rankings. So the thing is that I've had great experience with most guests. The problem is you do get some bad apples. So for those bad apples, very few times I've never really had to use the video except once or twice, and then it's excellent. So let me show you this. Take a picture of this right there, inside there. And what you're doing, you're taking a picture of all this, show that it's excellent. That's what you have to do. Do your best to give the best customer experience. Also do your best to also be the best you can be so that there's no excuses. So at this point, what you can do is make sure everything's clean in an immaculate condition so that if it's brought back dirty, filthy, with smoke, ash, etc., it's too obvious and everything, and you can actually see all this debris and crap that people leave in your car. You can actually take pictures of it and submit it for a cleaning fee and everything. And upwards of $250 max is what Turo grants you. So with that, you have to prove that the car is dirty in unreasonably condition. Like they bring it back stained, it's dirty, say it smells, and you see the diaper in the back. Stuff like that, you need to document. You didn't give them the vehicle like that, so the guest should bring it back the way they got it. Same with full gas. As I mentioned, have the gas range. So if it comes back, says full, but it says actually a 280 gas range, not 325, you know they owe you. So at that point, you send an invoice, send a receipt, you take a picture of the receipt, you submit it to Turo, you get reimbursed. Easy. Bada bing, bada boom. That's it. You take pictures of the mirrors, etc. Mirrors. Take pictures of these mirrors. And you take a video to show all the lights are working as well. Like that. Take a picture of this too. You take a video as well. Take a picture of this too. The lights on, lights off. Take a picture with the lights on and off. And take a video as well to show proof is in working order. The more you document, the more sufficiently and a sufficient manner you can run your business. You record a video showing that this works. See that? Opens. And it closes. A picture can't do this. That's why you need a video as well as a backup source. So if you come back and your top's not converting, it's not coming down or is broken, and the guest says, "Hey, it was given to me like this," you say, "No, it was not." Look, do it again. Press the button, show that it works. Look, opens here. Look how wonderful that is, and opens here as well. Now you can't deny that that doesn't work. So I gave it to you in a working manner, and you didn't keep it that way. Very, very important stuff. Next thing you want to do, you want to make sure everything's working in working order. So turn on, see, windshield wipers working. This is where you take a picture of it take a picture when it's down, and you record a video. See, that's even working. The fluid's working. Okay, very good. This is where you check the hazards, all the lights. That's it. Now, and this actually forces you to be a better host because you're expecting perfection. I don't want to give my card to anyone. That's why I do have 5 stars. I am an all-star and power host, not to toot my own horn. I'm doing fairly well on Turo. I know what I'm talking about. I'm not arrogant. Just I have 8 years of experience in insurance. I own all the vehicles in my fleet, and I do a good job to try to make sure they're in immaculate condition. I never want to disappoint a client or a guest or anyone I do business with. So you have to give perfection. People don't pay for excuses. People pay for a good experience, and that's how you get to become a Turo all-star host or power host and get good. I have 5 stars on my profile, you know. So it is what it is, and I've had a good experience. So see how everything's working. If you get a vehicle back and none of the lights are working, then you know there's maybe some damage done. Sometimes it's just the bulb blows out. There is maintenance. There's a fine line. If a light goes out, and it just goes out and there's no abrasion, no damage, nothing, that's probably, it just probably need a new light. That's where, as a host or owner, you have to take responsibility and buy a light. But now if you go close and upon return you see that there's like a scratch or damage here and the light's not working, the guest caused that. The same goes for tires as well. So the left side works. This is how you test the lights on the left side. Let's do the right side now. See how the left arrow's on? Let's do the right side now. Right side. Right side's working. Beautiful. See? So now if it comes back and the light bulb's not working, if there's no damage near the area, it's just that your light bulb probably blew out, and that's your responsibility, and you need to take care of that. If it comes back and there's damage, scratches, busted, that's the guest caused that. Same with tires. If you come back and say a tire's low and there's no nail, no nothing, maybe the guest caused it, but you have to prove that. You just take a picture of like a nail in it or something like of that sort, which has happened. But a lot of the times, hey, maybe it's just part of business. You have to get another tire. But the better you document showing that your tire's in an immaculate condition, the easier it is for you to get a claim process. And like I said, I have over 8 years in the insurance industry, so I worked on the claim side, the agent side, and I kind of get it, how insurance companies think. You gotta just make their life easy. And that's pretty much the gist of it. Something else I want to show you guys. I even go as far as doing this. Let me show you something else, you guys. See that? I'm gonna pop the hood. Let me tell you a funny story. Like I said, sometimes you meet bad apples. There's some people who try to change out parts, so I mark my parts. So if you try to do that to me, I know the part's been switched, and I won't tell where I mark the parts, but I mark them. And I take pictures of the marked parts, and I keep that, and I show a video of it so that they can't say I marked it afterwards. And so it's proof that we're dishonest. People, very important. Take a picture right there showing your license plate so that you can show it and prove that it's their same vehicle. Take a picture of all this, the battery, and take a video. Everything's in working order. So this does two things. Protects you, shows that everything's in working order. You're able to see all your fluid levels and that everything's in working order. And you get to see the pictures. I mean the view of all the parts here. Sometimes there's been very, very rare situations. Someone might try to take a battery, take something. So you just want to protect yourself and mark your parts if you can. If you don't want to do that, at least do this. Take a picture and make sure it shows your license plate so you can prove that it's your car. Go over and show the VIN number, which is always on the driver's side. The VIN number right there. And just of everything. And you record a video and take pictures of it. And that's pretty much what you have to do. We'll close this baby back. And the way you close a hood properly, I see people do this all the time, is lid drop. Lid drop, because if you push it down, you actually can leave handprints in the hood, which defaces the vehicle. Don't do it. Just you bring it down and let it drop. It's proper ways to do things. And that's pretty much how you do a proper checkout. And that's how you pretty much do it. You know what I mean? You just gotta make sure you fully get checked out. And again, go here, see? Even something as small as this. Take a picture of this, take a video of that, showing that it's all in order, nothing's damaged. You gave it some immaculate condition. Now people, that's how you do a checkout. So I am a 5-star all-star host on Turo. I'm booked up for the month, booked up for the next 2 months. I'm going to be adding more vehicles onto the platform. I'm very excited about this business. I love Turo. Definitely a fanboy in regards to, I'm a fan of Turo, but I love everything they represent, the culture. I love the fact that they have a very close-knit team of experts that are always willing to help you. I have nothing but good things to say, you know what I mean? But in business, there's always risk. That's why I call this Conrad Layn. Liabilities, assets, yield, nurturing. There's always liabilities about accruing assets and yielding profit. There's always that. So yes, there's always risk, but if you do things the right way, the rewards are a lot better. So I get to live my life, have fun, and at the same time, I get to drive cool cars, make money, and I have a lot of freedom. So like I said, 5-star Turo host, give me close-knit video of how to do this properly. I'm not gonna hide any information. I want everyone to make money. I had a pretty hard upbringing, but who cares about that? What matters is where I'm at now. And if you could, if I could do it, you definitely could do it too. Conrad Layn out. Peace. Oh yeah, people. And last part, almost forgot. I am not perfect, but here it goes. Always get a picture and take a video of the trunk as well, and of the spare tires, anything that you're giving, any accessories, etc. Before or after. So you have a spare tire, it's never been used, tires have been phenomenal, this is a newer vehicle, so I haven't had to use it, so awesome. But the spare tires there, take a picture of it, and that's about it. That's the last check out. Conrad Layn out. Oh no, this is Conrad Layn. This is a video about how to, when you get your car back from your guest, and if you find trash, some type of debris, if it smells like smoke, you're not really sure what to do, can't really prove it, I'm gonna show you some quick ways that you can do this so you get paid out. So, corny example, but it's gonna make so much sense and everything. I have 6 lemons, 3 limes, 3 lemons, some sparkling mineral water, and a crumbled up piece of paper. The crumbled up piece of paper represents a joint or a tobacco, cigarette, some type of smoking paraphernalia, whatever. And the sparkling water represents alcoholic beverage, and the lemons just represent pieces of trash around the car. So it's gonna look kind of corny, but just for the sake of tutorial examples, let me flip this around. Oh no, dirty lemon. Oh no, sparkling water. But seriously, pretend this is actually beer, whatever the case is, which is not. Pretend this is a joint or something you smoke. Pretend that lemon's trash. So what you do essentially is this, simple. If you come in your car, smells like smoke, but you can't find anything. First thing you look, see if there's any cigarettes. If you do, you take a picture of the cigarettes right there, that little crumbled up piece of paper. You take pictures of that, so you submit it, and you get a $150 smoking fee. I know, in my opinion, that's not enough. Should be more, in my opinion, but that's what you get. It's $150 for a smoking fee. What you can do, if the car is dirty, you can add additional fee. The max is $250 on cleaning, so that's $400 together. If you $150 for smoking fee, $250 is the max you can get for cleaning, typically, to get your car cleaned and revamped. But so you take pictures of all the trash, the lime trash that represents trash. There's 2 limes and 1 lemon back here represent trash as well. Take pictures of that. Take a picture of the beer. Now, there's nothing wrong with drinking beer or alcoholic beverage. The problem is if you smell beer on the person's breath, you want to record them, and you want to record any proof of it. And if there's no proof of it, fine, but just for the sake of examples, if there is a beer in there, take a picture of it. Doesn't mean they're drinking, doesn't mean that it was them. It could have been their guest. But if it smells like beer, you smell on the breath, you want to report that to Turo's. You don't want them damaging your car and killing someone. It's very serious. Second, if you find smoke, some type of joint or something, you want to take a picture of that, send it to Turo so you get reimbursed $150. Shouldn't be in your car. And most importantly, if they do remove it, some people are crafty. They'll remove everything. I left some crumbs here. Some crumbs. See those little specks? Those are crumbs though, but in other cases, that could be ash actually. You have to get better at almost being an investigator yourself. And you have to investigate. You become basically like an inspector of your vehicles. So you find everything like that. You take it out. You take pictures of that. See all the crumbs. You zoom in. What I like to do is I put like a red circle around it. I'll put smoking ash, etc. And you go around the car and find ash. See that? Little crumbs I put there. I threw little crumbs over here too. Ash. That's what you do. And you take pictures. That's what you have to do. It's so hard. Sometimes the car come back smelling and stinking like smoke. And you know someone's been smoking in it. And they'll lie to you and say they didn't. And you can't prove because there's nothing there. But if you start finding ash, there you go. And also remember this. If it smells like smoke, that's still damage to your car actually. The problem is it's hard to prove a scent. So what you can do typically is if you find ash, that's usually the residue of what was the smoke, what was the debris of the smoking, so maybe cigarette or cigar, etc., whatever the case is. You want to do that. So take pictures of all that and you submit it to Turo with your video as well if they need that. Sometimes it's hard to prove, but you want to have a video, you know what I mean? So picture speaks 1,000 words, you know, video speaks millions. So that's how I look at it. So I mean, that's how you do a checkout. You check for any other scratches. And like I said, this is for tutorial purposes. So what I did is I smeared this right here there's a slight smear. I put like a bacterial wipe to smear to represent dirt. So it's not dirt, just I put a wet wipe and I wiped it just so it can leave a smear. Think of that as dirt. The car's clean, so it's but I wiped it so you can see it. So pretend that's dirt. Depending on if that's a dirt or a scratch. If it's dirt, it's easy to wipe away. You're not probably gonna be rewarded for that. But say if this is a scratch, you want to take pictures of this. Pretend this is like a scratch, then that's a claim. You want to take pictures of any other damage. That's why you want to well document everything so that you can actually have an easier time checking out. And people, that's a video about how to properly check out. You guys have a good day. Conrad Layn out. Peace.